Step 7 is entering your chemicals. So what chemicals do you need to actually enter into this register? A hazardous chemical register is a list of your hazardous chemicals at your workplace. It includes current safety data sheets for each of the chemicals listed. Businesses using hazardous chemicals must prepare a register and keep it up to date, so workers can easily find information about the chemicals stored, how they need to be handled or used at the workplace. The chemicals that must be included in the register are all hazardous chemicals that are stored, handled or used at your workplace, except if they're in transit or consumer products. Hazardous chemicals are in transit if they are not used in your workplace and not kept there for more than 5 consecutive days. However, where a workplace frequently has in-transit hazardous chemicals present, or they are present in significant quantities, these should be listed on your register. Consumer products are those that are packed primarily for the use of the household consumer and are used in a way that is consistent with normal household use. For an example, laundry detergent, packed in a 1 kilo container used once a week by an individual staff for washing clothes, is considered a consumer product and would not be needed to be included in the register. But a 30 kilo container of the same detergent used by commercial laundering businesses is not considered to be a consumer product and must be included in the register. Consumer products also include hazardous chemicals used in the office, for an example, printer toner and whiteboard cleaners. Chemicals that are not hazardous do not need to be included on the register. So let's enter a chemical inside your system. Select chemicals. Again, you can select it at the top right hand corner. You can enter the chemical name, you can relate it to the site or the area that that chemical is stored. You can undertake a risk assessment with the hazards and fill in all the spillage and storage and closing methods and all those different things in here if you wish, even though it is on the safety data sheet. A good idea is to actually build a checklist in relation to these processes and relate it to this chemical. You can develop control measures. For an example, what PPE is to be worn when using this chemical. Also, you would actually make sure if it's a hazardous substance, you would have a spill kit of some sort. You can upload the safety data sheet and put the review date for the safety data sheet. This review here is about reviewing this chemical. If you've still got it, you need to make changes, or has been an update to the safety data sheet. When you enter the chemical, the system will automatically create a QR code for this chemical with the name of the chemical on it. So you can actually make it public. So when the QR code is scanned, it would open up the view section of that chemical. So if I go to view, it'll bring up all the information relating to that chemical and if you've built a procedure inside the system as well. But again, as mentioned, you can build the procedure inside the system so when they scan the QR code, they can see it. You could also use the checklist register and relate it to here relating to handling procedures. If I go print QR code, it's printed a QR code with the name of the chemical on it. The system also has a QR code for the entire register and the site that you actually related to. So what you can do is print out a QR code and put it at the front of the storage area, or if you would like, the front of your building for emergency personnel to understand what chemicals are actually stored on your premises. You can upload the safety data sheet here and you can download the safety data sheet. But again, the QR code, when you scan that, you can actually download the safety data sheet at the bottom in the log. Now you've watched this video, just select next at the bottom for the helper to actually take you step by step in entering a chemical and building a procedure.